everyone, welcome back to LoungeShack. Today we're diving into some of the best FPS games you can play on mobile. Whether you're into fast-paced action, slick gunplay, or futuristic sci-fi battles, this list has something for you. These games don't just look good on your phone, but they play great too. Let's not waste time. Here are 10 FPS games you should definitely check out on mobile. N.O.V.A Legacy is a bite-sized sci-fi shooter that brings that classic Halo-style action right to your phone. You play as Cal Warden, a space marine fighting to save humanity in a full single-player campaign packed with aliens, explosions, and futuristic guns. The controls are simple and responsive, perfect for mobile, and the visuals are surprisingly sharp for such a small download size. There's also multiplayer if you want to test your skills online, plus a crafting system to upgrade your gear. It's totally free to play, with some cosmetic and weapon unlocks available if you want to speed things up. If you're into old-school shooters with a sci-fi twist, this one's a solid pick. Call of Duty. Mobile is the real deal. It brings the full QOD experience to your phone, with classic maps, smooth controls, and a ton of content. You get traditional multiplayer, battle royale, and even some limited-time modes that keep things fresh. The visuals are sharp, especially if you're playing on a decent device, and performance is smooth even during intense firefights. There's also controller support if touchscreen isn't your thing. People love how polished it feels. It's basically a console shooter in your pocket. And yes, it's free to play, though you'll see cosmetic microtransactions all over the place. This game blew up for one reason. It feels a lot like Modern Warfare 2019. Seriously, the movement is fast, the animations are slick, and the gunplay is buttery smooth. There's no battle royale or single player, just pure multiplayer, with a focus on skill and speed. What's cool is that there are no ads and no pay-to-win nonsense. People really appreciate how lightweight and responsive it is. Even on lower-end phones, it runs great. If you want something competitive without all the fluff, Combat Master is where it's at. Just be ready for sweaty lobbies. Dead Trigger 2 is all about mowing down hordes of zombies with crazy weapons. It's more arcade than tactical, but that's what makes it fun. The missions are short, the environments are packed with detail, and you can build up your base between levels. There's even a story, but let's be real. It's mostly about blowing up zombies in style. The controls are easy to pick up, and there's even an auto-fire option for casual play. Some players say it's grindy if you don't spend money, but it's still one of the better zombie shooters on mobile. And the graphics? Still impressive, even years after launch. Infinity Ops throws you into a futuristic, online-only FPS with jetpacks, energy weapons, and team-based gameplay. Think of it like a mini version of Destiny or Halo with a sci-fi twist. The maps are small and designed for fast, tight battles, and there's a solid class system that lets you play how you want: sniper, tank, support, etc. The game runs well on mid-range phones, and the matchmaking is fairly quick. People love the cyberpunk-style graphics and weapon variety. It's not super deep, but it's fun, especially if you like high-speed sci-fi combat with modern graphics. Warface. Global Operations brings console-level shooting to mobile, with sharp graphics and solid online play. It's a bit more tactical than some of the others on this list, focusing on team-based objectives and tight, cover-based combat. You can customize your gear and guns, and the progression system is decent without feeling like a grind. Some players compare it to Call of Duty, but with its own flavor. It runs pretty smooth on most phones, though lower-end devices might need to drop the settings. The best part? No battle royale. Just good old-fashioned team fights and firefights. Modern Combat 5 has been around a while, but it still delivers when it comes to mobile FPS action. The campaign is surprisingly decent for a mobile game, with cutscenes, voice acting, and big set pieces. But the real meat is the multiplayer, which features different classes, skill upgrades, and lots of game modes. It's more arcade shooter than tactical, but it's fast and responsive. The game does have some ads and optional purchases, but you can still enjoy it without spending money. People who played the old Modern Combat games usually say, this one's the peak of the series. Critical Ops is all about skill and reflexes. It's a competitive, online-only FPS that leans heavily into tactical gameplay, kind of like Counter-Strike. No aim assist here, it's all manual aim, so landing shots feel satisfying. The graphics are clean and the controls are super responsive once you get used to them. You've got different modes like Defuse, Team Deathmatch, Gun Game, and there's a ranked mode too. A lot of players love how fair it feels. There's no pay to win, and it's really about who plays better. If you want a more serious esports style shooter, this is it. Shadowgun Legends is a science fiction first-person shooter that blends shooting with role-playing game mechanics. You play as a futuristic mercenary, completing missions, leveling up, and collecting loot. There's a full story campaign, tons of side missions, and even a social hub where players can hang out. The game also has co-op missions and PvP modes, so there's plenty to do. People often praise the visuals, this game looks amazing for mobile, and the smooth controls. It feels like Destiny Light, but on your phone, which is impressive. If you like loot, lasers, and leveling up, give this one a try. PUBG Mobile is the king of mobile battle royale. You drop into a huge map with 99 other players, loot everything you can, and try to be the last one standing. The shooting feels solid, the movement is smooth, and the maps are varied enough to keep things fresh. You can play solo, duo, or squad up with friends. And there are seasonal updates that constantly change things up. It runs surprisingly well on both low-end and high-end phones, with options to tweak graphics and frame rate. People love the tension and strategy, especially near the end of a match. If you're into Battle Royale, this is still the one to beat, and that's the list. Whether you're into tactical firefights, zombie waves, or full-blown sci-fi chaos, there's something here to keep your thumbs busy. If you enjoyed this breakdown, drop a like, hit that sub button, and let me know in the comments what mobile FPS you're hooked on right now. Thanks for hanging out at LoungeShack. Catch you in the next one.